Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, but if it's your first time here, my name is Helen and I'm going to take you through a twist and flow sequence. So this is going to be all about twists in today's practice, so getting that lovely rotation through our middle spine, which is going to be really therapeutic for the spine, but also through the shoulders as well. You don't need any props, but if you would like to sit on something, maybe a pillow or a block, come meet me in a cross-legged position, sitting nice and tall. And before we get into any sort of movement, we're going to take some stillness. So ground down through those sitting bones, lift tall through the crown of the head. Allow your shoulders just to soften down and away from your ears, and then close your eyes. Let's take a breath in to sit a little taller. And as you exhale, arrive and welcome yourself to this practice. Taking this little pause to notice how you feel. And then bring all of your attention onto your breathing. Breathing in and out of the nose. Every inhale, imagine the crown of the head growing taller. And every exhale, watching the energy flow down the spine towards your tailbone. Creating space in between each vertebrae. Wonderful. When you're ready, blinking the eyes open, we're going to bring our left hand over to our right knee and then reach up and over with that right hand. So you can really lean into it here. This hand is kind of catching you. Lovely. Take a nice big breath in. And then as you exhale, bring this opposite hand down to the opposite knee. You might need to make your crossed leg a bit smaller. And then releasing the other hand, coming up and over. Finding that nice side stretch before we get into any sort of twists. Good. Nice big breath in. Exhale, top hand comes down to the opposite knee, chin to chest. Think about where your right hand is. And then as you inhale, sit tall and then release your right hand behind you, looking over that right shoulder. Draw your belly in, and every inhale, sit tall. Every exhale, can you find just that little bit more twist? Good. Keeping your body where it is, you're just going to turn the head, so turning the head to the opposite knee, so the knee that doesn't have the hand on. Feeling that light twist through the neck. Good. With your back hand, reach it up, back, and over, and then releasing that left hand behind, drawing belly in, finding that twist. So using the hands slightly to draw you around, but making sure the core is engaged, and we're using those muscles around the spine as well. Wonderful. Keeping your body where it is, just turning the head towards the opposite knee, so slightly looking down. Probably feel a stretch in the side of the neck a little bit as well. Lovely. As you inhale, reach that left hand back up and over, chin to chest, rounding through the back. And then as you inhale, release the knees and come find an all fours position with me. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath our hips, couple of rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, swaying the heart forwards. Exhale, scoop the belly up, look to toes. Nice. Inhale, dropping the belly, broaden across the collarbones. Exhale. exhale to round, push into that back body. Lovely. As you inhale, come to a neutral place with your spine now. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your right shoulder to your right hip. So really squeezing through that right side to feel an opening through the left side. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hip to left shoulder. You can slightly look behind you towards that left foot if you find it helpful. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhaling through center. Tuck the toes, spread the fingers wide, downward facing dog. Nice. So let's take a little pedal through our feet, just kind of feel into that dog. Nice. Dropping the heels one at a time with the breath. Let your head be super, super heavy. Wonderful. Very nice. And then find a few moments of stillness in your dog. So spreading the fingers wide, lift up through the tailbone. Good. As you inhale, you're going to round it forwards to a high plank. Breathe in your plank. And as you exhale, we're going to lower down to our tummy. So feel free to use the knees or not. Slowly lower down. Taking the hands off the mat in line with the shoulders. Come onto your fingertips. Breathe in, lift the chest. Exhale, right shoulder to the center, looking behind you. Good. Inhale through middle. Exhale, left shoulder drops. Opening out the front of the shoulder. One more each side. Breathe in. And exhale, right shoulder. Inhale. And left shoulder. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower down through the middle. Hands underneath the shoulders, big toes together. Push back to a child's pose. Forehead to earth, sit bones to heels. Deep breath into the belly. Good. And then finding your way back to a downward facing dog. Awesome. So your feet are about hip width apart. Take a breath in, come up super high onto your tiptoes. And then as you exhale, allow the heels to drop to the right and then bend the knees. So you're stretching through the outer left hip, left waist. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, heels to the left. Bend the knees as much as feels good. Almost like your hip is going to come down and touch the mat. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels to the right. Bend the knees. Maybe your left hand floats off the mat and comes towards the face. Good. Bringing the hand down. Toes through center. Exhale, heels to the left. Bending the knees. And then maybe your right hand comes up towards the face. Good. Bringing the hand down. Toes back through center to a traditional downward facing dog. Awesome. Let's begin to walk the feet towards the hands in as many steps as you need. You can bend the knees if you wish. Take your feet about hip width, soften the knees and just allow yourself to hang. You can grab opposite elbows if you wish, or just let the hands hang. Crown of the head releasing down. Good. Bringing the fingertips down to the mat. Soften the knees even more and then slowly begin to roll up through the spine, one little vertebrae at a time. As you inhale, reach your hands high. And as you exhale, hands together at heart center. Bring your big toes together. Standing nice and tall and proud. Zip up through your belly. Take a breath in to reach your hands high and sink your bum into a chair pose. Draw your belly in. Sit low into those heels. Good. Hands together at your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, twisting over to the right. So hooking that elbow over the knee. Rolling the shoulder away from the ear. Just check that your knees are in line, so maybe slightly bringing that left knee back so it's in line with the right. Good. Inhaling through center and then twisting to the left, hooking that elbow around, drawing the belly in. Press your palms together. See if you can get your thumbs right in the center of your chest. Weight is still in our heels. Good. As you inhale, come back through center. And then as you exhale, fold. Hands to mat, head drops down. Good. Inhale for your half lift. Find length and space. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back long. Take a little rock forwards and back here, just feeling into that hip. And then dropping the back knee down, untuck the toe, low lunge, rise up. As you exhale, settle down into the hips. You're going to grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand and then pull the arm across so you're stretching through that left hand side of the waist. So when we're coming into twist, we're always making sure that we've got space in the side body to find that twist. Good. And then from here, we're going to bring our left elbow on the outside of that right knee. Press the palms together and see if you can rotate your chest open to the right. Good. Draw your belly in, find strength. Tuck the back toes, lifting that back knee. Strong back leg. If you're kind of halfway with the back leg, it will be really hard to balance. Good. Rolling that top shoulder away from the ear. Draw your belly in. Lovely. Nice big breath in. Exhale, look down to your big toe. You're going to release your left hand down and your right hand is going to reach up into an easier twist. Good. Take a nice big breath. And then as you exhale, we're going to find a side plank. So option to drop the back knee and step the right foot back into a modified variation, or step that right foot directly on top of the left, coming into your plank. Good. Keep lifting up through this underside of the waist. Strong through the legs, even squeeze your glutes. Awesome. Breathe in. Exhale, come to your regular plank. Breathe in. Exhale, take it through a vinyasa. Option to use the knees or not. Inhale, lift the chest up and through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. As you exhale, step or jump to the top. Toes touch. Inhale for your half lift. And as you exhale, fold. Wonderful. Inhale into a chair pose. So toes together, knees together, chair pose. Can you sit nice and low? Hands together at your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, twisting to the right once more. So maybe some of us stay with our hands pressing together. Maybe some of us would like to open up through the arms. Wherever you are, see if you can rotate your chest to the right. Lovely. Good. Inhaling through center. Exhale to the left. You can keep the palms in prayer or open out the arms. Maybe your bottom hand, fingertips lightly touch the mat. Broaden across your chest. Draw your belly in. More space to twist. Good. Inhaling through center. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, plant your hand, step your right foot back this time. Take a little rock forwards and back into those hips. And then dropping the back knee, untuck the toe, low lunge. Come on up. Exhale to settle. Grab a hold of your right wrist, and then you're going to pull yourself over to the left. Keep your center really strong. So if balance is an issue, really engage through your pelvic floor. Draw your belly in. Good. And then you're going to bring your right elbow on the outside of that left knee. Press your palms together, coming into that twist. Press that top hand down to rotate a little more. And then tucking the back toes, lifting that back knee, strong through the legs, strong and stable. Breath flowing in and out of the nose. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, look down. You're going to bring your right hand down to the inside of that front foot and reach that left hand high. Good, easy twist. Energy in that top hand, we're going to find a plank, either modified or the full variation on the left. So coming onto the outside edge of the feet, stepping your left foot on top of your right. You can always drop that bottom knee if you need. Breathe. Engage the glutes, engage the legs. One more breath. Exhale to your plank. Breathe in. And as you exhale, take it through a vinyasa. Remember, the knees are always there if you need them. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Nice. In your downward facing dog, step your feet about a foot in. So it's like a short downward facing dog. Bend the knees if you need to. You're going to grab your left hand and you're going to pop it on the outside of your right leg. So the left hand on the outside of the right leg, either grabbing for the heel, maybe you can grab the calf or the knee, but see if you can reach for the heel. And then looking underneath that right armpit, so it's like you're pulling yourself through for your twisted dog. Let your head go. Unclench your jaw. Good, and then release opposite side. So your right hand is going to come onto the outside of the left leg. Use a little bit of bicep strength to pull your head underneath the left armpit. Keep drawing the belly in. Twisted dog. Good, and then releasing that right hand back, out in front. Step your feet back to a more traditional downward facing dog. Wonderful. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. As you exhale, step or jump to the top, toes touch. Inhale for your half lift, lengthen the waist. Exhale, fold, draw your belly in. Inhale, rise all the way up, scoop your hands high overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Wonderful. Let's take a nice wide stance on our mat. So a really nice wide stance, big toes slightly nudged in. Let's bring our hands to our hips and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Great. Nice big breath. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands down either to the floor or to a block. You can always bend your knees if you need to. Good. Take a breath in just to come up halfway and see if you can lift out of your waist. So keep that lovely length in the waist as you fold a little deeper. Relax the head down. Crown of the head reaching down towards the earth. Lovely. Good. And then walking your hands all the way over to your left foot. Maybe you can grab your toes or your ankle. Breathing into that side stretch in the waist. Good, and then walking the hands all the way over to the opposite side. Breathing into the opposite side of the waist. Good, and then walking the hands back through center. Plant your right hand down. Maybe you can grab a block or a book or something to really press that hand down as your left arm opens up to the sky. See if you can keep your hips nice and even. Imagine you were balancing like a dinner plate on the lower back. And then maybe the top hand comes and places onto your lower back. Or maybe you can wrap it all the way around and you grab for your inner thigh, rolling that top shoulder open. So yeah, opening up through the front of the shoulder through these twists as well. Good, nice big breath in. Exhale, switch it over so your right hand comes down, left arm comes up. Really press into that bottom hand and rotate towards the left. Maybe the top hand comes to your lower back. You can still roll that shoulder open. Maybe you can reach it behind, grab for your inner thigh. And use your fingers to help pride you open just that little bit further. Nice, and one more breath. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Inhale for a half lift, come onto your fingertips. And then heel toe your feet all the way in so they touch one another. So your feet, your toes are together, your heels are together. And then you're going to bend your knees, come on to your tiptoes, coming into this crouching position. Lovely. You can stay here, or maybe you can test hands onto the knees or the thighs. Maybe hands together at heart center. Good. Lovely. Let's take some twists in this position, testing our feet and balance a little bit as well. So take a breath in. Exhale, twisting over to the right. So we did this a couple of times standing, or in a more standing position than this. And see if you can roll that top shoulder open. Lovely. Keep the core engaged. Breathe in. Exhale through center. Breathe in, lengthen through your spine. Exhale over to the opposite side. Those toes might be feeling a little bit worked and a little bit warmer now. Good, nice big breath. Exhale, come back through center, and then we're going to find Navasana, boat pose. So let's bring the hands out in front, slowly, slowly rolling down. Sitting bones to the floor, fingers and toes off the mat, nice, proud and open chest. Lovely. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Hands together at heart center, breathe in. Exhale, twisting to the right, so hooking that elbow over the knee. So same pose as what we've done a few times. Now we're just balancing on our sitting bones. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Good. Inhaling, center. Exhale to the left. Core engaged. You got this. Inhale, center. And as you exhale, you're going to hug both knees in. See if you can keep your feet off the mat. And then slowly place them down. Awesome. Lengthen out that left leg. Hug your right knee in and then step it over. Sitting nice and tall, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, twisting over to the right. Now for some of us, we will hold it here. This is a great place. For some of us, you can bring the left hand in between this little hole in your legs. And then this hand reaches behind and then you find a bind looking behind. If that bind's not accessible, totally don't overreach for it and damage yourself. You can stay here and still find a very good twist. Good, nice big breath in. Exhale, unwind. Take a little counter twist over to your left. And then come through center. Lengthen out your right leg. Left knee in. Step it over. This foot needs to be grounded. Take a breath in, sit tall. Exhale, twisting to your left. So hooking that elbow around. Maybe staying here or maybe going for the bind. So the right hand comes in that little hole in the legs. Maybe you can find your hands with the opposite hand. So just like at the beginning, every inhale, sit tall, make length and space in the vertebrae. And every exhale, can you move into just a little bit more space? Good, nice big breath. Exhale, unwind. Take a little bow over to the opposite side. And then inhaling through center, lengthen out the legs. Bring your arms parallel with your legs. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly rolling all the way on to your back. And when you arrive, knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. Massage into that lower spine. Arms out into a cactus shape. Breathe in. Exhale, knees drop to the right. Now let go of any effort through your core. Relax your fingers and toes. Relax your arms, your thighs. Soften your center. Bringing the knees back through the center, then take them all the way over and just let them drop the opposite way. Good. As you inhale, knees through center, give yourself a squeeze. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly making your way to find a comfortable seat, sitting nice and tall, just like we did at the beginning. Breathe in to sit a little taller. Exhale and sigh out through the mouth. How do you feel now? Bringing the hands together at your heart, bowing the head down. Really thank yourself for carving out the time and the effort to look after your body and mind. Slowly opening the eyes and welcoming yourself back into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a little thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure you are subscribed to never miss a practice. Thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye.